Okay, everybody, so today we're going to be learning a little bit about the seasons. So, everybody has seasons, and there are 4 different seasons. You have spring, summer, fall, and winter. Spring is usually when there's flowers blooming and there's a lot of rain. Summer is when it's really hot, and that's usually when your mommy and your daddy or whoever, your friends and family, they're probably going to want to go to the beach, cook out, have pool parties. Fall is when it starts to get a little bit chilly, and that's when you're going to start wearing your jacket, leaves fall down, things turn brown, fun stuff like that. Winter is when you see snow and Christmas time. Winter is when it gets really cold and you need a really heavy coat and boots. Depending where you live, though, it might be different for everybody. Now, some seasons have special things that happen, and it affects animals. And some of the animals that it affects are brown bears. Brown bears do something called hibernation. Hibernation is basically when an animal gets really, really sleepy and they go to sleep and they don't wake up until it gets warm outside. In spring, not summer. So they eat a whole bunch of food, get their tummies nice and full, and then they take a long nap in their house in the winter. And then they wake up in spring. So today, we're going to read a story about brown bears who hibernate. The story is called Shh, Bears Sleeping, and it's written by Mr. David Martin, and the pictures are all illustrated, which means it's a big word for drawing. The pictures are going to be drawn by Stephen Johnson and Lou Fancher. Don't know who those guys are, but they did a great job. And we're going to read this book about hibernation today, and then I'm going to have you guys draw a really cool picture for me. And one side's going to have winter, and one side I want you to draw spring. And I'm going to use these pictures to see how well you guys can determine, another big word for decide, what spring looks like and what does winter look like. Remember, what did we say? Winter is going to be when it's very cold and lots of snow. And some people's pictures might have Christmas scenes. Some people might have skiing, snowboarding. Some might go ice skating. Springtime, some people's pictures might have rain, lots of pretty flowers, bright colors, things like that. And one side you're going to have your bear sleeping, and one side you're going to have your bear awake. And I want to see if you guys remember which side your bear would be sleeping on and which side would your bear be awake on. When do bears hibernate? When do bears wake up from hibernation? Bears hibernate in winter, and bears wake up in spring. We're going to read our book, and we're going to see these cool pictures. Shh, bears sleeping. Shh, bears sleeping, but not for long. Winter is over, says a bluebird's song. Spring is here. Bees hum. Bears wake up. Here they come. See, the bear's awake because it's springtime. And there's a bee. Bzz, because bees like flowers. And springtime has a lot of flowers. Skinny bears with winter hungry gobble food to fill their tummies. Berries, honey, maybe bees, bugs, and grubs and rotten trees. See, the bears are eating their food. It's springtime, they're awake, and then remember I said they're going to eat a whole bunch of food, get their tummies really full before they go to sleep in winter. Let's see that. Cubs frolic all day, climb trees, run, and play. So it's springtime, they're awake, They're eating, they're playing. Follow mama, stop and eat. Chase fish, splash feet. See, they're in the water. It's nice and bright outside. It's green. Spring, summer, fall, all day long. Bears grow big, bears go strong. But in the fall, when leaves turn red, bears know soon it's time for bed. So you see how the leaves are turning brown and they're falling on the ground like I said earlier? So that means it's becoming fall. So spring has passed, summer has passed, and now it's fall. And they're getting a little sleepy. Comes winter, comes snow. Bears are ready, bears go. In their den, warm and deep, winter is time for bears to sleep. Look, remember? There's snow. Do you see the snow, everybody? It's winter time, it's cold, and snows everywhere on the ground, and they're going to sleep. Bears pile in a heap. Bears yawn, and they fall asleep. See the baby bears sleeping with their mama? They're hibernating. Squirrels play all day. Rabbits hide and run away. But bears sleep in winter deep, in a cave, in a heap. It's springtime. See, there's no bears outside because they're at home, and they're sleeping because they're hibernating. And what season are we in? Winter. And how do we know? Because there's snow and it's super cold. Snowflakes swirl, snowflakes fall. Deep white covers all. Under moon with icy ring, owls hoot, coyotes sing. But no sound, not a peep from bears. Deep sleep. See the wolf howling? But what do you not see? No bears. Because bears sleep in winter. And what is it called when they go into deep sleep during winter? Hibernation. Night and day, day and night. Through winter cold and winter light. And winter wind and ice and snow. Wild blizzard storm. Bears lay low. Underground, breathe the snow, fast, fast, fast. So it's still winter. You see the deer, you see the snow, but you don't see any bears. Because where are they? Home, sleeping, hibernating. Wake up, bears. Winter is going. Warming sun, no more snowing. Wake up, wake up. It's warm at last. Spring is coming, and it's coming fast. You see the snow is melting, and the sun is coming out, and the sun is making it warm. Winter is ending. If winter is ending, hibernation is coming to an end. So the bears should be waking up, right? Right. Bears wiggle, bears shake. Winter over, bears awake. And here they come. Look, you see the bears waking up and they're running around playing? Because they're done hibernating, because winter is over. And when winter's over, bears wake up. And that's the end. Now, the book tells us a little bit about bears. It says, these are American black bears. And they eat all kinds of food. They eat bugs and apples and mice and fish. They even eat garbage. So they get really full and they eat a whole bunch in their tummies in fall. So that way they can get real full and go to sleep in winter. They sleep for the whole winter. Almost 100 days that they sleep. And what is it called when they go in this deep sleep and don't wake up? Hibernation. Good job. That's our word for the day, you guys. Hibernation. And I want everyone, I'm going to go around and I'll ask you guys, what is hibernation? And I want you to see if you can tell me. So, there's a little picture of them eating their apples. Okay, good job. So everybody, we had the book. I hope everyone was listening. So what did we learn? 4 seasons. Spring. What is spring? What are you going to see? Flowers, bees, maybe rain, warm weather. Good job. Next one is summer. What is that? This one is hot. Yeah, it's really hot. A lot of sun, very hot. Let's go swimming at this point because it's so hot outside. Good job. Fall. What are we going to notice about fall? It's starting to get a little chilly outside. You're going to get your sweaters on, maybe a little jacket. Leaves are falling, turning. What color are leaves going to be turning? Brown. Good job. And what's the last one? Winter. Good job. So winter is going to be super cold, everybody. Good job. Winter is going to be very cold. And what happens in winter? Christmas, yes. And it snows, yes. And then what do black bears do? They look brown, huh? But they're actually black. But what do black bears do? They go into hibernation. Good job. Word of the day. Good job. Word of the day. What is hibernation? It's when they go to sleep. And they sleep for the whole winter. And they don't wake up till spring. Okay, good job. Now, we're going to do your activity. So this is going to show me if you guys really know your seasons and everything. So I'm going to give you paper. I'm going to give you all kinds of stuff to draw with. And I want you guys to draw on one side. We're going to draw a winter scene. Everybody's scene doesn't have to look the same. What do you think winter looks like? I want to see, what does winter look like? How do we know it's winter? And in that scene, you're going to put your little black bear on there. If you need help drawing your bear, we can. But we're going to have, I want to make sure he should be doing what? I'll help you out. Give you a hint. He should be sleeping on that side, but we'll see who's listening. So on that side, you're going to have winter scene. Now on your other side of your paper, I want you to draw me the most beautiful spring scene I've ever seen with my own 2 eyeballs. So I want it to have all the things that springtime is going to have. What do you think spring looks like? It could look different to you than it could to you. So I want to see what spring looks like. And I want you to, after, you're going to explain to me what I'm looking at when everyone shows me their picture. And then we're going to hang them up on our board for everyone to see and admire because your guys are such amazing artists. It needs to be shown off. So on that side, you're going to have your bear. And it should be doing something other than sleeping because bears don't hibernate in spring. They're awake, they're up, they're playing, they're ready to take on the world. So, and you can be creative, guys. I want you to draw me something so amazing, so beautiful. So, if you need help, raise your hand. I can come help you if you need me to refresh your memory. If you need me to help you draw something. If you want to look at the pictures in the book to maybe see what they look like, to get some ideas. And after, like I said, we're going to put them on the board. And everyone's going to go and take turns and showing everyone in the class what they drew, why they drew it, and why they think that's what spring or winter looks like. And we're going to be so happy. We're going to be so proud. And that's what's going to show me that you guys were listening and paying attention, and that you guys know what hibernation is, and that you guys know what your seasons are, and that you know what they look like. And we're going to do more about this later. All right.